Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra, and today I want to share with you Planners Anonymous, chapter 15, Once Upon a Latte. And it's absolutely gorgeous. So I've already opened up my cases here. Let's see the sticker pack. So I've got Sticker Lover, which is what one of my kits that I get. I also get Planner Lover. Planner Lover comes with the dashboard, the bookmark washi card thing, another pack of stickers, the washi tapes, and I'm pretty sure it comes with a notepad and sticky pad. And then the paper lever is in here. The card of the month, mine got bent, so this is like the shiny one. I love this better than the other one, but mine got bent a little bit. This girl's name is Maggie, and it's cherry blossom theme and coffee. Isn't it beautiful? The pinks and browns in here is just amazing. And I think this will go really good with one of my Franklin planners. My Anna binder, it's like the dusty pink one. I think it's going to go so pretty. Actually, I'm just going to compare just for anyone out there who is a fellow Franklin planner. I'm going to go grab my binder. Hold on. This is going to go so pretty. It's not quite the same tone, but it's close. Doesn't that match really, really nicely? So pretty, like the washi tapes. We'll go with that. I think that's perfect. All right. Yeah, this is the Nostalgia. I think it's called Nostalgia Rose. And this is the Anna binder. Okay, so this was the card. And then, of course, you get the, I want to call it a bookmark, but you can use it to wrap washi tape. So it's like a washi card as well. And the sticky notes, so this one is just a notepad. It's not a sticky note, but I really like the grid pattern on these. So it's just a little notepad. And then the sticky notes right here. So they look like a piece of paper with the cherry blossom there. Okay, we'll look at the stickers at the end. So that is everything in the paper kit, or the planner kit, sorry. And then the paper lovers. I'm not sure if everything came in paper lovers. I took it apart and I always get confused what comes with what kit now. Okay, so the little cards, like the quote cards or the tip-ins, whatever you want to call them. This one is so beautiful, like coffee and like the little like coffee house of the coffee beans. On this side it says Beautiful Awakening. I love croissants. I think I need a croissant today. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then you've got the watercolor cherry blossom, which I think is so pretty. It looks so 3D. This side is just a whole bunch of cherry blossom watercolor. This says, no, I don't have a book buying problem. I have a bookshelf space problem. Totally different. And then this is like the journaling side. I love that because I'm a reader. I'm a huge avid reader, and this just calls to me. I love coffee. I love books. This kit is like, I love it. Okay, strolling says, and then you've got the front of the bookshop, coffee shop. Again, absolutely beautiful. Then the coffee one. This one reminds me of the Coffee and Corgis kit. And it says, what title would your current chapter in life be called? And then another journaling side. And it says, what would your journey's signature blend for this moment be called? Then you have the stamps. So you've got the cherry blossoms, a bookshelf, which is so gorgeous. I love this. I really want to get more into stamping. I just haven't really lately. I've been more into the stickers, but stamping would be so much fun. You got little icons, express yourself or espresso yourself, book club, coffee date, plot twist, a tiny coffee bean, and then some of those cute corners. Okay, and then for the papers, like I just want to cut this up now and put it in that pink Nostalgia Rose binder. So here's your coffee shop with the enormous cherry blossom tree and like sitting outside. I'm going to be going to Vancouver, you guys, at the end of this month, and then again in June. So I hope I don't miss cherry blossom season because I've never actually seen a cherry blossom tree, unless we have them here. Maybe I have a cherry blossom tree. I don't know. It usually happens in May. So like my cherry, I'm not sure if I call it a cherry blossom tree, but maybe I've got choke cherry tree. I don't know. It's not the same thing though. But it is pink. It still is pink, but I've never actually seen like the kind of cherry blossoms they talk about in like Japan or BC. So that's what I want to see. But mine, I think it's like usually around May 30th. It turns all beautiful pink. And then because it's so windy here, the next day, all the leaves are gone. So it's like it blooms for like literally a day and then they're done. Okay, so I've got this one with the top down with the books and the planners, and then the coffee and the little flowers in there. This side is brown. Did I show you this side? The side of this one was pink, which I love that pink color too, by the way. This is so pretty. I'm not a huge pink fan, you guys know this, and I'm just flabbergasted at the beauty of this kit. So the watercolor cherry blossoms with the darker pink on the back. Some more cherry blossoms, the white background, and then green on this side. And then the journaling side, and this one has a dark brown background. They're so pretty. Okay, and then for the vellum. So the vellum is brown with like over top of wood, like tabletop it looks like, with coffee beans and then cherry blossoms. And then the acetate, so it's just these white coffee beans all over, which I think is very pretty. Okay, so those are the papers. Okay, and then let's look at the die cuts. So here you get the same card as the other one, but this one is not shiny and the colors are a little bit more muted. And that's just because they come from different suppliers. Okay, so, oh, I love these so much, you guys. So this one is Maggie. Here she is reading her book and she's got her coffee and her tote bag. I love that. That's how I want to look. I want to have like that spring vibe going on. Like, look at her pink sneakers. They're so cute. And I love like the bag. Okay, here's her tote bag or another tote bag. Here's the croissant with butter, making me hungry. This looks like a picture frame with a bow on it. It's hanging from the top. A book with a cherry blossom. I like this one actually. It's a cherry blossom and you can write something in there. A book with cherry blossoms on top. I like these larger ones. Some more flowers. An open lay bookshelf. How beautiful is that? Love that. Okay, and some coffee. I don't think I've ever had a coffee with this design on it. I don't think I've ever had that. Some books with some more flowers on top. This is like the top down stack. Coffee with some coffee beans in there. So I'm assuming that would be like laying flat and the coffee beans are spilling out. A to-go mug. The picture frame, so you can pop these out, and I take out the white piece, lay them down, and then put the picture back in. So you get 3 of those, it looks like. So this pink kind of beige color and then a blue one. Stacked mugs. A book of a cherry blossom tree. Coffee beans. Another, it's kind of like the cup, but it's a bag of coffee beans that are spilled out. Coffee beans and some more florals. And then the little table set, the table set with the coffees. Another to-go cold frappuccino, like a little chalkboard thing. A little lamp, like an old-fashioned lamp. Another old-fashioned lamp. A flat book lay. Some glasses. And a bag of coffee beans. And then I'm assuming just some coffee beans here. Oh, right. So then let's look at the washi tape. So I usually like to swatch this out in my work notebook here. Got a whole bunch of swatches in the back of all the different washi tapes that I've purchased lately. Okay, so let's do the skinny one first. I do like this. At first they had like words on it all the time, and I like it now that it's just kind of plain because you can use it for borders. And it, when the words were on it, it seemed just so busy, right? So this is kind of like beige, kind of leaning into pink a little bit. And then you've got, I think this was meant to be like the paint smush. I feel like I was supposed to have 5 washi tapes. I think my kids, or is there 4? I don't know. This is like the paint smush, but they've changed it a little bit, so it's more looking like the cherry blossom flowers, which I really like this better. Okay, then you have the journaling washi. So this one is a 5 mil. I think this is a 15. This one is a 20 mil, pretty sure. And then the big flower, like the cut washi, like the one that looks like ripped paper. That one's even bigger. I want to say it's like 25. These are just so pretty. I think it's the colors and the whole coffee and bookstore themed. I really like this theme. And I know I did a coffee theme for last October. I actually did the what now? I did the coffee and corgis kit last October, and it was in the same binder too. It was in the the one that I showed you, the Nostalgia Rosanna. But this one again, I just for some reason I have it stuck in my head that this needs to be October. I don't know why. Aren't those so pretty? Like this one is just gorgeous. I feel like they could have stuck some coffee beans in there though. Okay, and then the last thing are the stickers. So let's take a look at those. So we have this page. These are all decorative. We've got the large header, or like the lower banner. It says, my latest hyperfixation, lattes and literature. Some chapters find you when you're ready, and then it's time to start a new story. I love this book, like the bookstore front, and then the little open lay on the desk. So pretty. Okay, this is a clear page, all floral. So you get the bottom again, the bottom like kind of washi strip piece. It says chapters end, but the stories always continue. Another of the same clear paper. Then you get the minis. I feel like the cut on these is different this month. I feel like it's cut more like Planner Perfect. I don't know. It's weird. The cut looks different. But those are the cute minis. Then you get the headers. The word vibe or the word Fetty page. Then the little boxes. And then some speech bubbles, icons, the folding planner sticker, and then the full page of cherry blossoms. Okay, then the other side, we've got the weeks. So the first week is like the coffee and the counter and like all of the counter full of the coffee beans. Okay, and then this is like the decorative page for that. So beautiful. The next one is the bookstore side of things. Make magic in the margins. And then some written. I love this written look here. Okay, the next one, it says happily, or and she lived happily ever after. So it's like your storybook ending. Love this so much. It's kind of whimsical. Pens, paper possibilities. Oh. And then the last one, which is the journaling week. I like this because you can write in it. You could use it as a picture frame as well, but it looks like a big writing sticker. And then more florals. And then the last page is the florals with the coffee beans on the desk. Okay, so that is the end of what's this called? That is the end of Once Upon a Latte. So, so pretty. So I hope you guys enjoyed me showing this one. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. If you're new, please subscribe. Please join my channel. I would love to have you guys. And last but not least, click on the bell button to be notified when I upload new content. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a great week. Bye.